Warning, if you get offended easily or do not have a set on you, get out of here right now. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get in the complaint department. Because I'm going to tell you what, I don't have pet peeves, I have major psychotic hatreds. First of all, I'm going to go with people in my generation. What is up with people these people can't even list the Bill of Rights or tell you which president was when. They can't even tell you which war was what, or even if that war existed. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm part of this generation, and honestly, it scares me. These are the people that will run this country one day. Oh no. I mean, how could they run this country when they can't even tell you what the Civil War was about or when it was? Or even where we got our independence from. I've had some people say that, and then they ask that to some of them my age, and they'll say, I have no idea. Or they'll be like, Germany? France? I mean, what on earth? I'll tell you, it scares the living hell out of me. Or I've had some of them come in where, I'm not going to say where I work, but they will take and come in, buy something, use a debit card, and everybody does this one. Press the card button, it'll say insert card on the back. Is it ready? Well, what do you think? Or even crazier. Most of them my age, they can name every Britney Spears or Taylor Swift song, but they can't even list the Bill of Rights. What is up with that? I mean, how'd you all pass high school? I'm going to be honest. How'd you all pass high school? You all have basically the IQ of a turnip. I mean, what on earth? And truthfully, it's not getting any better. Especially the people that are graduating these days. It's just getting worse and worse. I mean, whoever watches this, put in this comment. Who did we get our independence from? I bet you most of them my age, if you're my age, they can answer it. Or younger. 90% of them can't answer it. Guarantee it. Second of all, why is it that these people, they take and vote Democrat or Republican, but 9 times out of 10, they just do it because they're Democrat or Republican. They can't even tell you why they're doing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a Republican, which I believe is better, but that's just my opinion. But still. Second of all, country is getting destroyed by the president we got now, which honestly, in all retrospect, he can't even tell you his name. And yet you all cheer him. The last president we had, the country is getting better than it's ever been. You all booed him like crazy. I mean, what on earth is wrong with you all? You all would rather have a president that can't even tell you what his name is or when he was born than somebody that knows how to make money, that built a company up from nothing. Granted, he got it from his family, but he has to know something about money in order to keep it going. Thirdly, you all wanted a woman president just for, first woman president. Well, guess what? That ain't a good reason to do it. And truthfully, in my personal opinion, I don't care who it is. A woman should never be president. That's just me. I mean, how'd you all even get into college? I don't even know how y'all have book sense and common sense. I mean, I remember working at Walmart. There were some that tried to get into the door. It was locked. They just stand there for 10 minutes, and honestly, it kind of amused me. Just how stupid you all could be. Or like when I would lock up some places, you all try to come in, knock on the door, it'd be locked, and you all would just keep knocking and knocking. It would surprise me. A lot of stuff surprises me these days. Kind of. Well, really, nothing surprises me. But it just surprises me the level of stupidity people can stoop to anymore. I mean, I was at a gas station one time. I had somebody look at the clerk and be like, "You all sell gas here, right?" I just literally shook my head. I knew the clerk, and he was like, I was like, leave me out of it. Still. Which I believe the customer was blonde, so that explains a few things. But still, I don't understand people's common sense level anymore. I mean, is it just gone? I am convinced with each generation, people lose more and more common sense. They don't even have book sense. I don't even know how they drive a car these days. I guess the people that give the license out just feel sorry for them. I believe if they didn't have a name on it, you couldn't even tell which president was on which dollar bill. And whoever watches this long enough, if you want to, put in the comments there on which president is on which dollar bill. I bet most of them can't do it without even looking at the dollar bill. And I'll tell you what, the laws these days makes no sense either. They take away a gun, but let you keep a knife. Well, what on earth is that? Or even better, they say you can serve your country at 18, but they don't let you drink or smoke. Where in the world does any common sense come in there? Or let you have a handgun. They let you have a shotgun at 18 or 16, but won't let you have a handgun? Well, what the hell is up with that? I mean, there's no logic to it at all. Or I've read this one. Over in my state, they have the stand your ground law. Now, most people know what that is. Now, stand your ground law is the right to self-defense. We can mostly do it anywhere in Kentucky, in my state. I'm not going to say what state, but we can mostly do it anywhere in my state. I've read in Vermont, even in your own house, if somebody breaks in and you end up shooting them, you go to prison. Well, what on earth is up with that one? What's the point of even having anything over in that state if you can't defend yourself? That's like saying you can buy a gun, but you can never use it. Same concept. Basically what they say over there. I'm just saying, there's barely any logic anywhere. And yet, the ones that make these laws, you all vote them in, and you all cheer when they make laws like this, and then you complain about it. Well, quit voting them in there. Of course, everybody knows when you vote a Democrat in there, 9 times out of 10, it's going to go straight to hell. And you all love it. Well, where is your all's common sense? Can't believe you all are that darn stupid. Of course, in California and stuff like that, I can understand how you all are that dumb. I mean, California is the one where they have the 3 strikes law, so I understand your all's logic, which is no logic at all. Most people just a bunch of mindless little sheep. Tell you. Here's the other thing. Government wants to take and make electric cars. I can understand that. Here's the thing. That is going to put a lot of people out of business, and I think that's just what they want. Have you can depend on them, and then they got you right by the balls. I mean, they just take a little bit of your freedom at a time, and you all let them because you all are not smart enough to see it. Tell you, truthfully, I'm just sorry for this country. We've gone from a country everybody feared, to a country that everybody laughs at. And I'll be honest with you, it's just plain sad. I just don't understand people. Like most people back in my grandpa and my dad's days, they were tough guys. Oh, yeah. Now, they want to dress up like women. Where did that start? It's like, oh my gosh. And it makes people like me embarrassed to be part of it. I mean, I'm part of that generation, and truthfully, I'm embarrassed to be it. I don't understand. I don't understand where people's common sense went. I mean, really. I mean, are y'all really that weak? There's more people in the United States than there is in the government. You can overtake them anytime. Anytime you've had enough, but apparently you all just love it. You all love what they do. Because you all never say, okay, we've had enough. Are y'all really that weak and spineless? Apparently you are. Makes me sad to see it. It's like you all want to defund the police, but you all don't want to defund the government? Where's any sense in that one? Truthfully, I'd rather just take the government with them if you're going to defund the police. And why just the police? Why not firefighters? Why not medical people? Which I think we need all three, but who am I? I'd love to see what y'all think whenever you have something stolen. You all don't have guns anymore. You all are going to be whining that you need police. That's the funny thing. You all want to defund them, but when you need them, you hope they come in time. I don't understand. I mean, y'all really that dumb? I mean, you cut their pay, they're going to quit. When they do, and you don't have guns to defend yourself, but the criminals got them, what are you going to do? You got to sit there and take it and cry? I believe you are. Pathetic is what I think. It's just pathetic. Truthfully, here's another thing I don't get. I think a lot of the intelligence part is gone because of all the technology we got. It's like this. Put in the comments here. How do you tell north, south, east, and west without a compass? Or without a computer? Bet you most people can't answer that. There's a way to do it, but bet y'all don't know. There's at least 2 or 3 ways. I mean, technology's taking over. It's like, we got smart TVs, smartphones, smart cars. When are we going to start having smart people again? Probably never. Truthfully, anybody who watches this or decides to, I think 99% of you all are stupid. No common sense. All I can say is if you don't think you're going to survive any longer, and you think technology will be there forever, good luck. Because you're going to need it.